Welcome to Paradise Island, where you're about to experience a trip like no other. Just our protagonist doesn't realize she's actually synthetic meat. They're like a flock of lost sheep, completely clueless about where to go, until Lincoln is distracted by a passing motorcycle, but hey, catching it was never gonna happen. Lincoln glances at the sign and shockingly finds the address matches his friend Mike's. Talk about a daddy from the sky moment. Quick, follow this sign to find Mike, he might feed the dog for us. He urgently summons Black Widow to go, unaware the boss has dispatched a special squad to chase them. Half an hour later, they finally arrive at the bar by Matchstick River. Lincoln, while searching for peanuts, stumbles upon Mike enjoying a meal. Lincoln angrily asks Mike, "Why didn't he tell me the truth earlier? Were you just waiting for me to be a fool?" Mike replies, "This isn't the place for a story. If company peeks in, we'd make it to the headlines. You're all fancy clones made for rich folks, and the company's task is about as noble as getting rid of your doubles like it's a casual stroll in the park. Turns out, they're picking organs like fruit." Lincoln, shocked by the truth, exclaims, "Am I just a budget replacement?" Black Widow is even more stunned. "I had parents and a backstory. But apparently, all my memories are counterfeit." Mike explains, "Though your memories vary, they're essentially all copy-paste. No worries, you actually look quite young. Those employers have no clue you're conscious, since cloning is outlawed. If this gets leaked, we're talking about the scandal nobody wants to trip over. If the truth is out, the boss better dodge a serious disaster." Mike advises others may be clueless, but you just need to find your originals. Having heard this, Lincoln thumps his chest and promptly nails down the cities of their originals online. Subtitles. Mike instantly drives them to the station, and on the way, lends Lincoln a credit card along with some cash. He's truly a good Samaritan without a doubt. Meanwhile, the hive goons on the boss side catch a sniff of their trail, fast like they're playing a game of Cheer by Maruko-chan. As Mike buys their tickets, he warns Lincoln to stay alert. Suddenly, a tragedy strikes as Mike gets turned into a human punching bag by the pursuing goons. Lincoln barely has time to grieve and hurriedly drags Black Widow to escape the station, going through countless pulse-racing twists before finally boarding the hover train. They temporarily shake off their pursuers and embark towards LA. Upon arrival, the two are utterly awestruck by the good life before them. They are in a dreamlike world of skyscrapers and aerial trains. Black Widow is stunned by her own billboard. She's a big star hospitalized by a car crash. To save her life, she urgently needs an organ transplant, which is why she was sent to Paradise Island in the first place. However, before she even has a chance to react, the boss goons have already tracked them down nearby. Talk about a real thunderclap on a sunny day. The two hurry off only to be halted by sirens wailing police cars. Turns out, after Mike's murder, it's formally become a crime scene. Hence, Lincoln and pals, fresh off using the dead man's credit card, have logically become the prime suspects. As their target gets hauled away, the captain can only call a temporary hold, but the boss panics like an ant on a hot pan. Since clones have no identity and look just like their originals, getting caught would be catastrophic. If the secret of the cloning facility leaks, it's like setting off an alarm. Lincoln nearly lets slip his original's name during questioning, as he takes the opportunity to jot down his original's address while the cops check the files. Talk about don't fear the thief, but fear the thief's fixation. Subtitles. Just as he was pondering how to make his escape, the police car happened to stop at a red light. It was truly a case of heaven helping me. The hired goon sees the chance, launching an attack on the police car in broad daylight. It's got the making of a blockbuster scene. Subtitles. An escape opportunity has presented itself. Lincoln and Black Widow finally grasp the chance for an exhilarating, desperate, great escape. They quickly jump on a slowly moving truck, while the goons refuse to give up, hot on their trail. Subtitles. Lincoln fumbles frantically to untie the securing ropes, and then employs a heap of heavy objects to obstruct the pursuers behind. What an exhilaratingly thrilling sequence of events. The captain quickly contacts air support, commanding the flying motorbike to zoom forward. The pilot's skills are absolutely breathtaking. But as he revels in his moment, Lincoln swings a stick, delivering a mind-blowing twist. Once the enemy has been neutralized, Lincoln hurriedly leads Black Widow toward the flying motorbike. Talk about keeping calm under pressure. Surprisingly, although Lincoln has never ridden a flying bike, he navigates like a pro, even outpacing the chasers. However, during a sharp turn, he nearly collides with a helicopter. Lincoln's reflexes are truly astonishing. He avoids the crash and keeps speeding ahead, eventually smashing through the glass with a bang. Fortunately, Lincoln catches the flying Black Widow, saving her from a messy disaster. Classic hero saves the beauty moment. But just as they think they are safe, the killers catch up. Talk about being between a rock and a hard place. The sole billboard for escaping now wobbles precariously, appearing as if it could topple down at any moment. Ultimately, they luck out and land on the safety net. What a pleasant surprise, and they escape a close call. But that's not the end. Lincoln and Black Widow find themselves surrounded in their mad dash. Talk about isolated and helpless. At this time, they face imminent dangers and difficulties, with seemingly no way out. At this very moment, the billboard is swaying perilously under the opponent's fire. It's truly a situation of hanging by a thread. Thankfully, Lincoln and Black Widow manage to escape by sheer luck. Talk about having 9 lives. They arrive at Lincoln's original villa, facing a tough decision to go in or not. Lincoln calls for his original with no answer, but Black Widow says without hesitation, "We'll know once we go in." They glance at the photos in the original's home, discovering he's a racing maniac. No wonder Lincoln handled the bike like a champ. Subtitles. If you've enjoyed this humorous version of the story, make sure not to forget to like and subscribe.